Hello everyone, over here and welcome back to another FIFA 23 video. And today's video is going to be about my camera settings and controller settings whenever like you play online. So my camera settings are absolutely simple: telebroadcast, uh, the first two, and then camera height on 20 and camera zoom on 0. This is a camera that I've used for like previous 7 8 FIFAs. I really can't remember it, but yeah, I mean, like, this is nothing like really crazy here. Moving on now to the controller, to the controls. I mean, uh, this always, like, EA always like adds something like every single FIFA. So this just has to be on whenever like you are on online games. Nothing you can really do there is gonna be on. Jockey, I always leave it at assisted. Tactical, defending for sure. Through ball, through pass is gonna be on semi. You can always use assisted or manual, but I just like to keep uh, on semi because just you will be able to control the power, and then EA will help you a bit with the direction and all of that. FIFA trainer, I always like hide. Really, like, who likes FIFA trainer? Time finishing. Now this is where I never liked it to really do. There are players, really good players, or even like normal players who have adapted to time finishing, really know how to use time finishing and can score some incredible goals on different angles. But I just never liked it, and sometimes whenever like you are trying to do that easy tap in and all of that, it will register as the time finishing because you're gonna press it like two times like very fast, and sometimes they're gonna miss like some crazy open goals, man. So I really like to try, like, I leave it off just to avoid those type of things. But if you are like a time finishing guy, and absolutely just feel free to send it on. Next player indicator, switch indicator is gonna be an on. It is that white arrow that goes to the player that you are not controlling. Pass block assistance, leave it at on. It is always nice to have some help from the EA. Auto switching, I always leave on air balls and loose balls. I mean, other than that, you have to switch your players by yourself, and that is the best because if you leave it, for example, on automatic, that means that EA will automatically switch for you, and you are just following a player, and then immediately it will switch the control to a different player, and that's gonna make you angry. So just let the EA choose for you whenever like there are the air balls that you need to focus and like to clear the ball and all of that, and EA will control the player for you, or even on the loose ball whenever like there are like some crazy stuff happening in your area or in your opponent's area, and you really need to to clear the ball or take a shot. Auto switching move assistance, I always leave it none. I just try whenever I want. To change the players and all of that. Clear consistent, directional. Whenever like you're clearing the ball, just hold the analog whenever like you want to left and right and all of that, and the player will do like you say, because on classic just is gonna clear the ball whenever he wants. Player lock and icon switching, again, it is a feature that I really do not use. There are players who can use this. I mean, you need to press both left and L3 and R3. I mean, at the same times, and you're gonna control the other player. I really do not like that. You can leave it off. You can leave it on. As long as you do not use it, it is not a problem for you. Right stick switching. I mean, whenever like you leave it on adaptive, this is a good feature, and I always leave at adaptive because there's sometimes whenever like your opponent is switching the ball very fast from one part of the pitch to the other, you can always hold your right analog stick like longer in one direction, and for example, from your right mid, hold it towards your left mid, which are very far from one another, and it will switch to him, and then you're gonna win some time on the player movement and all of that, and really try to break your opponent attack. And it is really a cool feature. I mean, just it needs practice and time to really adapt on on this technique, let's really say. Right switch, stick switching reference, I always leave on player relative. You can leave on ball relative. I would like to leave to player relative. The next player that I'm gonna choose, it is like player by player. I want to switch to the players that are nearest to one another. Ground passing, shoot passing is gonna be on assistant. I always keep cross at semi, lob ball at assistant, lob through ball just at semi. You can leave even on the manual, but I like to leave on semi. Save assistant, never understood what this is, and yeah, the same thing goes. Analog sprint allows you to control how fast you sprint. The further you hold R2, the faster the player will run. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that on game, but if it's like that, just leave it at on. And the pass receiver lock is gonna be on late. And as for my buttons and all of that, I play on classic. For me, the best way to really to really play FIFA, even that sometimes maybe like whenever like you want to watch a video on YouTube, learn a move and all of that, everybody's gonna do it on classic. So just try to understand and try to learn FIFA like this. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, like leave them in the comments down below. I'm gonna try to reach to every single one of them. Again, thank you guys for watching. Bye.